What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. Today's episode is number 85, and coming into today's episode, I believe we are sitting at 101 and 66 as far as our overall record goes. Still that 35 game differential. We're going to try to break through that today. We'll see how things go with a brand new team. Before we go over that, though, before we get into any of the team stuff, I just would like to remind you guys, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you show some support to the channel and the series if you want to. Not trying to say oh, you gotta support me, you gotta support this series, you guys. No, not at all. If you would like to show your support, feel free to click the thumbs up button below this video or the thumbs down. Any feedback at all helps, whether it's positive or negative. Just, just don't be a poop about it. That's all I ask, and most of you guys are absolutely just incredible people in general, so I'm not worried about it at all. Not worried about it. I'm very thankful to have you guys supporting me. Now today, we have Assault Vest Kangaskhan. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not using Mega Kangaskhan. I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never ever use Mega Kangaskhan, except maybe, I don't know, maybe if there was some kind of weird set you could use with it, I might use it on Battle Spot, maybe, but I really don't think so. I really don't think so. So we got Assault Vest Kangaskhan. Basically the same exact set that I run with Life Orb, except I'm trying with Assault Vest this time. We'll see how it goes. We shall see. I've had it put in some decent work in NU, so I tried, I thought maybe we can do something with it on Battle Spot. We'll see. We've got Focus Sash, Breloom, pretty standard, Spore, Swords Dance. We've got Rocky Helmet, Rhyperior for those Talonflames, because you have to have a counter to Talonflame if you're going to succeed on Battle Spot. It's just what it is. We've got Agility Empoleon with Life Orb, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, and Flash Cannon. Probably should be running Grass Knot instead, but we'll just stick with the Flash Cannon for now and see how we do with that. Then we've got Choice Scarf, Rotom-Mow. It's pretty much the same exact set that I run all the time. I just switch between Specs and Scarf usually on that specific Rotom. That's just, I don't know, that's just how I like to run it. And then we have Sableye, which is actually specially defensive. Calm Nature, I think it's Calm Nature. Anyway, it is specially defensive, and then I've got a pretty standard set on it. It's got the, I'm going to hit challenge as I'm explaining this so that we can hopefully find a battle sooner. But it's got Knock Off, Will-O-Wisp, Recover, and then I believe Taunt. So nothing out of the ordinary. That's pretty darn standard for a Sableye. So I switch back and forth. Sometimes I like to run physically defensive Sableye, sometimes I like to run specially defensive. Today we're doing specially defensive because I had Rhyperior already, which could take physical attacks fairly well. Now my opponent's bringing some power. I see the Blissey Gliscor core, and that is a core that I absolutely detest. I don't like going up against people who use that kind of stuff because it's just straight up stall most of the time. Not all the time. There are ways to use it where it's not stally, but in 6v6 especially, they just switch back and forth between Blissey and Gliscor, and then they toxic stall you, and it's not a whole lot of, not a lot of skill involved, but that is besides the point. You can't really do that in 3v3, so I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. So we got the Blissey and the Gliscor, we got the Talonflame, we got Tyranitar, Venusaur, and Thundurus. And Thundurus is one of those Pokemon that seems to always just have my number. I always get wrecked by Thundurus, always. Thankfully, I only have one Pokemon that's weak to electricity, so it might not do that much to me. I do have double grass types, though, so I don't know. I don't know. Empoleon seems to be able to do a lot to this team. It really does. Ice Beam, it's not going to do that much to Mega Venusaur, though. That's the thing. That is the unfortunate part. So I think I actually want to start off with the Rhyperior. We're going to bring the Empoleon, and we're going to bring, let's see, we need the Empoleon, otherwise we're never going to take down Gliscor, and I kind of need to bring Breloom or the Chansey, or not Chansey, Blissey will never go down. I don't have much for that Mega Venusaur, but to be fair, nothing on my team really can take on a Mega Venusaur. I don't have a flying type that's worth a crap. My only ground type immunity is with Rotom-Mow, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So Mega Venusaur kind of poops on my team. I don't have any psychic types either, so it's a problem. Thundurus is starting things off against Rhyperior here. It's not a good matchup for my opponent. If he has Gliscor, he's going to be switching that in now, so I kind of want to set up rocks. Kind of do. Do I have anything that doesn't care about getting poisoned? I have Empoleon to switch in on Gliscor. So, Do I go for the Rock Blast? I kind of want to go for the Rock Blast. This thing could have HP Ice, but I don't think it can one-shot me. Let's try the Rock Blast. See if he stays in. Tries to go for a Focus Blast or HP Ice. No, he's going to withdraw. He probably has the Gliscor. Probably has the Gliscor. We'll see. It's Japanese name. Yeah, there's the Gliscor. Should have went for the rocks. We do connect with the Rock Blast, and that does absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't really want to get Toxic. So I'm kind of hoping that this person goes not for an EQ first turn. Because it outspeeds Empoleon. Pretty sure. I mean, I'm running max speed on Empoleon, but Empoleon is not the fastest thing in the world. And Gliscor has like base 90 or 95 speed, so even uninvested, it's fairly quick. So I don't know that I can just switch it in. Kind of want to just Dragon Tail. I'm pretty sure he's going to Toxic, though. I just don't want to risk that EQ coming my way. Because I'm pretty sure I can take one EQ with Empoleon, even though I'm not defensive, and then one-shot it with an Ice Beam. Let's set up the rocks first. At least it'll harm that Thunderous coming in. Substitute. Oh, you're that set. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is not good. I don't have anything for that. He can just Toxic Stall me all day. I don't know that Dragon Tail will break the sub. Yeah, I really don't have anything for this. This is why I don't like Gliscor. This is why a lot of people don't like Gliscor. Rock Blast it is. Toxic is most likely coming our way, so I could switch out into Empoleon, I guess, but I'm still going to have to take an EQ. So, that's really not the best thing. I should have set up rocks or just Dragon Tail, but I don't know. Guillotine! Okay, that is cool. So he's trying to be extra douchebaggy-ish. Is that a word? Douchebaggy-ish? I don't think that's a word. I don't think it is at all. So his substitute is going to fade. And we hit exactly 3 times. There's the Poison Heal. What can I do about this? Really nothing. Really nothing. I'm going to need Guillotine to miss again. This is terrible. This is not good. The Bullet Seed's not going to be doing much more. Unless I can set up Swords Dances. I don't think he's going to let me just set up Swords Dances. So that is unfortunate. I guess we're going to switch into Empoleon here. I think he's going to set up another sub so we can get an Ice Beam off. And then he's probably going to try to Guillotine me. If he misses, he'll go into something else. Man, not a good position. Oh, he goes for the Protect. Wow, that could not have been... Oh, that's a bad situation now for you, mister. What are you going to go into? You have to know that the Ice Beam is coming. There's no reason for me to go for Hydro Pump because there's a chance of it missing. So, yeah, I'm going for the Ice Beam. Going for the Ice Beam. He's going to withdraw. Surprise, surprise, he's withdrawing. What's coming in? Blissey? No, the Venusaur, that's not going to like that either. He's going to take some rocks damage. I don't think that's going to be a one-shot, but it's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. Ooh, it's almost a KO. And I don't think, unless he has the Sleep Powder, I don't think he can do anything about it. I kind of want to... Yeah, he can't one-shot me with anything. He would have to Sleep Powder me. If I Agility... No, the Thunderous can still come in. I can't one-shot Thunderous. That's not happening. Even with... Even with the rocks up, it's going to take 25% though. Can we do 75%? We can come close, and then we can clean up with Mach Punch. But I need this Empoleon though, that's the thing. If I don't have Empoleon for Gliscor, I lose. I don't know if it's worth going for. I don't know. I guess we got to try. I'm going to go for the Agility. I'm going for it. We're going to see the Mega Evolution here. Depending on what his investment is, I think he might not outspeed. Oh, he does outspeed, and he has the EQ. It's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Oh, not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to. We're going to get the Agility off. We're definitely faster than Gliscor and the Venusaur now. neither of which has priority. So now we spam the Ice Beam. So this Mega Venusaur is going down, thankfully. What are the chances of Mega Venusaur not being a problem? With the team that I have, not very. My team is very much so hindered by Mega Venusaur. We take Life Orb damage. The only thing that Thundurus can do is paralyze me with Prankster T-Wave. He's going to go into it now and take 25% due to the rocks. This is going to be close. Do I outspeed, though? I might not even outspeed at +2. I'm going to try. He's going to go for the T-Wave to make sure that I don't outspeed Gliscor. Alright. We get the Ice Beam off. And... oh, that is a dead Thundurus. Empoleon, that didn't even look close. That bar just dropped like crazy. So we're paralyzed. We are definitely not outspeeding this Gliscor. I need to hope that he doesn't have the EQ. If he doesn't have EQ, what are the chances of that? Let's be honest here. What are the chances he doesn't have EQ? Empoleon's putting in some work right now. Not gonna lie. But this Gliscor can still sweep my team because what am I gonna do to it? I have to go into Breloom and start setting up all kinds of swords dances. It's still gonna be a close match. I'm pretty sure that EQ is coming our way now. I'm not gonna try to take advantage of that. I'm just gonna go and Ice Beam away. No, he has Substitute, so he's... Are you fishing for paralyzation? Is that what you're doing? Paralysis, rather? I think paralysis is actually the correct word. I don't know if paralyzation is even a word. It may not be. His Substitute's gonna fade. So he may not have the EQ. He may just... Toxic, Guillotine, Sub, Protect. Toxic, Guillotine, Sub, Protect. We've seen all the moves. We've seen all of the moves. You, my friend, you are stalling me out of Life Orb. Because you're a stalling piece of garbage, honestly. That's what you're doing right now. Why? Why are we doing that? Not a happy camper right now. And we're paralyzed and we can't move. That's what he was waiting for, because now he gets more Poison Heal recovery. Yay. Let's try to get faster than this thing. So we can break a sub. Oh, he does have the EQ. No, he doesn't have... What did I... So you could have killed me like a couple turns ago. You were waiting for me to get paralyzed so that you could have a sub up. I'm sorry, that is trash. Sorry, I'm a little salty. Let me go over the moves again, because I missed something. Protect, Sub. He obviously has the EQ. He has the Guillotine. Maybe he doesn't have Toxic? I don't know. I'm missing something, unless he didn't go for Protect yet. I thought he did, though. So it's Protect, Sub, EQ, Guillotine? Not Toxic? Huh. Alright then. Alright then. It's just, I'm a little bit salty. Little bit salty. Let's go for the Swords Dance, because we have to. This kind of strategy is what personally I think is wrong with the game, or the meta rather, not the game. Nothing wrong with the game. He's gonna go for the EQ to break any potential sashes, I guess, or he just doesn't want to rely on the Guillotine. He might try to rely on it after he sees that damage. And I mean, he didn't have any way to know what set I was running, so I'm gonna try to get up another Swords Dance. I'm gonna try to get up another Swords Dance. Because he can't do anything but EQ me. There's the Guillotine. I'm gonna avoid the attack. Yeah, seeing that damage from EQ, I think that he just decided, you know what? Guillotine is the way to go. So he's just trying to get lucky. I mean, it's a 30% chance to hit. Now we're gonna go for Bullet Seed. There's the Guillotine. We avoid the attack again. And we need to get quite a few shots off here. We get a crit on the first one, so the sub is going to fade. Can we get like 5 hits? That would be fantastic. Oh, that does a good amount of damage. Only 2 times, really? Really, RNG? We didn't need 5. I think 4 would have gotten the kill. Go for the Bullet Seed again. Guillotine again, and he gets the hit, of course. And that is the match. Of course. Oh my god, I'm so salty. So salty right now. Should have won that match. Ugh, the salt. The salt is everywhere. I don't even know what to say. Hopefully the next match goes better, because I feel like I outplayed my opponent by quite a bit. This is the kind of thing that gets on my nerves, is when a player you played better than, or you know that you are more skilled than, beats you because of some just nonsense things like this. Yeah. All right. Well, we're not gonna dwell on it. I got it out of my system. He's not setting up a sub, which I think is curious. But he can just EQ me. I can't kill him. And he's going to avoid the attack. Just because the RNG's like, hey, let me just kick you in the nuts some more. Let me just kick you in the nuts some more. Yeah, so 101 and 67 is going to be a record when this is all said and done. There's the protect. Why are you protect stalling? I'm confused. Aren't you at full health? You're at full health. Why are you protecting? You're just drawing this. You're just being a total D-bag for no reason. For no reason. As soon as that guillotine hit, you had the match. I can't kill you with a Rhyperior with Rock Blast. It's not happening. I'd have to get a bunch of crits in a row. Look how much damage one of those hits does. And we hit 2 times. Have I hit 2 times every single time I've done a multi-hit move? No, we hit 3 times with the Rock Blast earlier. There's the protect again. Why? Well, this is a good time to learn, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't be an a-hole like this person. Please don't. Please don't. Even if you have the victory, there's no need to do something like that. No need whatsoever. Even if I got 5 crits, I don't even know if that would be enough to take out the Gliscor. You're still going for protect for no reason. I can just picture it now. I can picture the people yelling at me in the comment section to get over it. I can picture it. Alright, I'm gonna listen to you guys. I'm getting over it. Moving on. Moving on. On the bright side, Empoleon put in a lot of work. Definitely a lot of work. Yes, I want to continue battling. That was a long first battle, I feel like. I don't know how long it lasted, but it felt like a long battle. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Hopefully we can replicate that performance. On our side, that is. On our side, not on my opponent's side. But I feel like my Pokemon did well. I feel like we played them well. And if we made some misplays, it wasn't crazy bad misplays. It wasn't terrible. They had to be minor misplays, which is nice. So we've got Mega Venusaur, Garchomp, Talonflame. I was going to say Volibee. Wow. Mandibuzz, Rotom Wash, and Tyranitar. Obviously Mega Venusaur. Nobody runs Mega Tyranitar, or very few people do. Empoleon, again, looks like a good choice. Empoleon can take a hit from a Talonflame, kill it in return with a Hydro Pump. Ice Beam one-shots Garchomp. Ice Beam should two-shot Venusaur, I'm thinking. I mean, if he gets the Mega Evolution off, though, and we don't catch him on the switch, that could be a different story because of the Thick Fats. Mandibuzz, I don't know. If it's specially defensive, I don't think we can two-shot it, even with Life Orb Ice Beam. Tyranitar, Empoleon can take out with Hydro Pump and or Flash Cannon in a couple of hits. Yeah, so actually we're going to start off with Kangaskhan. We're going to bring the Empoleon again, and I'm thinking I want to bring the Breloom, because Breloom really just poops on Tyranitar. The problem is I don't have much for that Mega Venusaur. In fact, none of my whole team just gets crapped on by it. So I guess we'll bring the Sableye. Why not? Let's give Sableye... Oh, communication has been interrupted. Alright, they DC'd. Okay, because I'm still connected. Alrighty then. Maybe I was taking too long. I don't know, I'm sorry for running the clock, man. I'm sorry. I've been through some things lately. You know, emotional distress. Challenge. Let's try to find another opponent. Hopefully that didn't waste too much time. I don't think it did. I don't think it wasted that much time. Pretty excited to get Kangaskhan in on a battle, though. Salt Vest Kangaskhan is actually surprisingly good. I mean, there's a lot of physical attackers on Battle Spot, so that part isn't the greatest thing, but it can take some hits. Alright, Blaziken, Aegislash, Noivern, Ampharos, which is obviously going to be the Mega. I mean, Blaziken could be as well. We could have a dual Mega situation going on here. Actually, the Gengar could be as well. And then the Mamoswine. So, this is a pretty cool team. I like this. There's some different things on here, things you don't see all the time. Mamoswine is actually not that common on Battle Spot. Noivern, Ampharos, these are things you don't see that much. The other three, yeah, they're pretty common. Although, I will say that Mega Gengar and Mega Blaziken have declined in usage. I really don't see them as much. I really don't. With that being said, he's got two Ghost types, so I don't know if Kangaskhan is the best choice here. Although, he does have a lot of special attackers. He does. Alright, we're going to bring the Kangaskhan. Actually, I don't want to lead off with it. We're going to bring it, but I'm not going to lead off with it. What do I want to lead off with? Breloom doesn't do anything to anybody on this team. It really doesn't. Really doesn't. I think I want to bring the Rotom here, I want to bring the Empoleon, and I want to bring the Kangaskhan. And that's what we're going with. Rhyperior might have been a good choice for that Ampharos, now that I think about it, because we're going to have to rely on Kangaskhan, because Empoleon gets popped by it. I mean, we have the Ice Beam for when it Mega Evolves, but I think we just get one-shot, because we're offensive Empoleon. We're not going to take hits that well. So there's things going on here. Gengar is starting things off, so I'm glad I didn't lead off with that Kangaskhan. I'm not going to go for Trick here because I'm a little bit afraid that it is Mega. If it has the Mega Stone, Trick is going to fail, so I don't want that. I don't think T-Bolt can kill because we're Scarfed. So it looks like our best play is the Volt Switch, which is unfortunate because what am I going to go into? I guess we can go into Kangaskhan to Sucker Punch, but if it has the Willow, we're going to get burned, and that's going to make Kangaskhan useless. So I don't know. We're going to see here. Let's go for the Volt Switch. If he's not Mega, we outspeed. Oh, he is going to Mega Evolve. So we do get to escape despite the Shadow Tag. So that's cool. That is cool. Cool beans. And we'll get a nice little bit of damage off. Actually, not really. Wow, that did not do nearly as much as I thought it was going to. I thought it would do at least 50%. Maybe he's going to go for the Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb. I kind of hope that you do. Because I can KO you with a Hydro Pump, if that's the case. I can't go for an Agility because I'm pretty sure Mega Gengar still outspeeds after an Agility because Empoleon is slow. Slow. Yeah, I don't really want to take a Sludge Bomb. Well, he could have the T-Bolt too, which is really going to hurt. Mega Gengar is so good. So good. I find it interesting that they're actually going to be suspecting it to ban it from Ubers. Now that to me is a little bit crazy. I'm going into the Empoleon predicting a Sludge Bomb. I don't know if that's the best play. That's what I'm doing. But how can you ban something from a tier that... Oh, the Willow. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't go into the Kangaskhan. But how can you ban something from a ban list? Like, I don't understand that. Ubers is not a tier, it's a ban list. How do you ban something from that? I don't think that makes a lot of sense. I don't even know if it's... I can't remember if they've ever banned a Pokemon from Ubers before. I don't know. I don't really know. But what I do know is I think that's a little bit silly. I think it belongs in Ubers and not in OU, but I don't think you should be banning it from Ubers. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I understand the Shadow Tag and, you know, the Parasong shenanigans. I understand all that stuff. But it's just... No. It's Ubers. It's a ban list. Sorry, anything goes. You can do all the silliness that you can't do in the lower tiers, such as even minimize. There's no rules. Let's go for the Hydro Pump. That is our most powerful move to try to KO this thing. He's going to go for the sub. So I should have went for the Flash Cannon because I don't want to risk a miss. And I'm going to miss. The RNG does not like me today. Alright, Flash Cannon. That's what I get for going for Hydro Pump. There's the Shadow Ball. We're going to have to take 2 Shadow Balls plus... No, we're not taking that. My goodness. Are you kidding me? We need to make sure that the subs are broken. That's for sure. At least we can come in with Rotom Mow afterwards. And I think we outspeed. I think. We're going to find out, I guess. We're going to find out together. Empoleon's going down here, so if he has the Garchomp, we're kind of screwed. I'm thinking this is going to be a double loss today. He's going to withdraw and let me go down in my Life Orb. What are you going into? The Noivern. Should have went for the Ice Beam. He's going to frisk the Life Orb. He already knows that I have that. Ice Beam would have just killed this thing in 1 hit. Flash Cannon does a lot. Holy cannoli. That did so much damage. I'm guessing he doesn't have the Garchomp if he's got the Noivern and he didn't switch it in last time. What else do I have in this Kangaskhan? Unfortunately, I can't touch Gengar. Other than Sucker Punch. If I had the EQ, I'd be in better shape. But I don't. So if he switches out the Gengar, I kind of just am screwed. I'm screwed. I think I'm going to just lock myself into T-Bolt. Actually, if he has the Aegislash, I'm kind of screwed too. So maybe Kangaskhan wasn't the brightest thing to bring here. That may have been a bad play on my part. I'm going to go for the T-Bolt. He's going to stay in. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a dead Noivern. Yes, that HP bar was dropping awfully slow. Awfully slow, but the Noivern does go down, so we're even at 2 Pokemon apiece. The Blaziken is going to come in next. And we're going right into Kangaskhan. Because I can't do anything to... Yeah, if I go for a T-Bolt, he's just going to kill me. And he might go for Protect anyway, to try to get a speed boost. So, he's going to go for the Overheat. Ouch. But we do have the Assault Vest. And, oh, look at us take that. Kind of, sort of okay. He's probably mixed, I'm guessing. He's going to get the speed boost. So we're really not going to get that much damage off. We're just going to get a Fake Out off. Fake Out and then a Sucker Punch. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, and he can very easily just switch out here, predicting that Fake Out. But I'm going to go for it anyway. Yep, there's the withdrawal. The Gengar's coming out. And we can't do anything to it. I think he's going to Willow us first. Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm Scrappy. I apologize about that. I apologize. I'm retarded. I'm retarded for not knowing I'm Scrappy. There we go. Yeah. We see it. It's a lot of fun. Okay. So with that being said, I could have... I don't know what I'm talking about. I think that first match just kind of threw me for a loop, and... my brain is not recovered. I've been saying some really silly things, huh? Haven't I? He definitely outspeeds. I'm guessing the Willow is coming. That's what I'm guessing. Do I really want to get burned? Not really. We've seen Sub, Willow, and Shadow Ball. He's not going for the Shadow Ball. That might be his only attacking type move. So, I actually am going to make a little bit of a weird play here and go into the Rotom. Oh, never mind. Shadow Tag. Apparently, I can't remember anyone's ability today. So, with that being said, we're going to go... Oh, I think we ran out of time. He's going to Willow me, and I think I'm going for Fake Out. Or am I? No, it would have failed already. Oh my goodness, the derpiness is real. Double Edge does take the Gengar out, thankfully. But I'm not having a good time right now. Man, this is painful. This is really painful. We're going to get hurt by the burn. We're going to get hurt by the recoil from the Double Edge. I guess that's the move I would have went for anyway. Because Drain Punch would have been not very effective due to Gengar's poison typing. The Blaziken's going to come in, and I don't know what you're going to go for, but I'm going for the Double Edge. And we actually outspeed, which is interesting. And get a decent amount of damage off. Wow, that did more than I thought it was going to. We're going to see the high jump kick. And he's going to get the speed boost. So the question is, we see the life orb as well. The question is Rotom going to outspeed this Blaziken? I'm technically at +1 because I'm Scarf. He's at +1. If he has Protect, because we've seen the life orb, he can switch moves. We just lose. We might as well go for T-Bolt because there's no reason not to. We do outspeed. I think we won. I think we won this match. We did, despite all of the mistakes. Oh my, see, that's the weird thing. This match, I just didn't play well. I just didn't know what was going on half the time. I derped on my own Pokemon's ability. I forgot Gengar's ability momentarily. I mentioned it earlier in the battle, but then I forgot it afterwards, which is awesome. It's like things like that, and then I end up pulling out the victory. But the first match, and I really do think that I played better than my opponent, and I end up losing. It's just weird how that works. But that's Pokemon for you. That's part of that is the beauty of the game, I guess. That's just how Pokemon is. So that happens to me all the time. Like times when I just play absolutely terrible, somehow I manage to win. Like clearly, like I don't think I deserve that win, but you get it. And then other times where you just you feel like everything's on point and you got it going on, and you lose. So I guess in the end it all evens out. So there you go. But with that victory, brings us to 102 and 66, I believe. No, that's a 36 game differential. It has to be 67. 102 and 67. Yeah, that's 35 games. So we went 1-1 again. So we're sticking at that 35 game differential. We're going to bring the same team next time around. This team's performed surprisingly well. Surprisingly well. I'm very happy with how this team did. I'm actually very excited to use it in the upcoming episode. So that is the thing. If you stuck around this long, I want to thank you, because this was a painful episode for me to record. I feel the pain. I need to take a break after this and just calm down a little bit. But thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope that you thought that my mistakes and my saltiness were just funny. Hopefully it didn't get on your nerves. But with that being said, that is it for this time, and I will see you all for the next episode. But until then, game on.